Imagine a digital currency so valuable its price tag reads over $300,000 for just a single coin. It sounds almost unbelievable, like something out of a futuristic novel or a wild tech fantasy. But this isn't just a story. This is the reality being tested right now. The Pi Network, a project that's captured the imagination of millions, is running an audacious experiment that's turning heads across the crypto world. As of January 8, 2026, Pi Network is conducting a bold simulation, testing transactions at a global consensus value, or GCV, of $314,159 per Pi. This isn't just a random number, it's a deliberate, calculated move. Unlike the prices you see on major exchanges like Binance or Coinbase, this value isn't set by the open market. Instead, it's a community-driven simulation designed to explore what Pi's economy could look like if everything went perfectly, if the network's full potential was realized. The number, $314,159, is a clever nod to the mathematical constant pi, symbolizing both the project's name and its ambitious vision. This test marks a significant milestone for a project that has spent years quietly building a massive global user base, millions of people mining Pi on their phones, waiting for the next big leap. So what does this mean for everyday Pi users and the broader crypto community? Let's break down what the GCV test really is, why it's so different from a typical market price, and what it could signal for the future of digital money. We'll explore how this experiment sets Pi apart from other cryptocurrencies, and why its outcome could reshape how we think about value in the digital age. The Pi Network's GCV test isn't just about numbers. It's about reimagining what's possible for the future of digital currency, and it's a story that's only just beginning. To really understand the GCV test, it's important to first get a clear picture of what the Pi Network actually is at its core, and why it's generating so much buzz in the world of digital currency. Pi Network is a unique cryptocurrency project designed to be accessible to everyone. No need for expensive mining rigs or technical know-how. All you need is a smartphone and a simple daily tap on the app to mine new coins. This approach makes it possible for millions of people around the world to participate, regardless of their background or resources. The project's mission, led by a team of Stanford graduates, is to create the world's most inclusive peer-to-peer marketplace, powered entirely by its own digital currency. They envision a global community where anyone can buy, sell, or trade goods and services using Pi, breaking down barriers that have kept many out of the crypto space. Pi Network's development has been carefully structured in multiple phases. It started with distributing coins and building a strong, engaged network of users. Next came the phase of testing transactions, ensuring the system is secure and scalable for real-world use. Currently, the project is in the enclosed mainnet phase. Here, only verified users can use their Pi coins within a protected environment, allowing the community to experiment and build trust in the system before opening it up to the wider world. The ultimate goal is the open mainnet, where Pi will become freely tradable on public exchanges, just like other major cryptocurrencies. This will mark a major milestone for the project and its users. But before reaching that point, the Pi team is focused on building real-world utility and a strong, active community. They want to ensure that Pi has genuine value, not just hype or speculation. That's exactly where the GCV test comes in. It's designed to help create a currency with real community-driven value, ensuring Pi Network stands out as a truly people-powered project in the crypto world. Let's talk about the global consensus value, or GCV. The GCV is a value the Pi community has agreed to use for internal transactions, $159 per Pi. It's not set by exchanges or the core team, but by community consensus, a symbolic reference to the digits of Pi. This value is used only for peer-to-peer trades within the Pi ecosystem, not for cashing out. Think of it like a group agreeing their game tokens are worth $100 each. It works internally, but not outside. The GCV lets pioneers trade goods and services at this value. simulating a high-value economy and testing the system's limits. It's a massive social experiment. Can a community bootstrap a currency's value through shared belief and utility? Here's where confusion sets in. Pi has two values right now, the GCV of $314,159 and the real market price. The GCV is a community goal for internal testing. The market price is what Pi trades for on public exchanges. As of early 2026, Pi's market price is about $0.20, nowhere near the GCV. This huge gap highlights the difference between community ambition and market reality. The market price is driven by supply, demand, and skepticism, especially with upcoming token unlocks that could increase supply. The GCV is a forward-looking statement of potential. The market price is a reflection of current sentiment and risk. Understanding both is key to having a realistic view of Pi's future. Why set the test value so high? At first glance, it might seem unrealistic or even unnecessary to simulate transactions at such a lofty price point. But there's a deeper reason behind this approach. It's not about pretending Pi is worth $314,159. It's a strategic simulation designed to push the boundaries of the system and reveal how it would perform under extreme conditions. By running transactions at this level, the core team can stress test the blockchain, especially for tiny fractions of Pi. This is crucial because if Pi's value ever skyrockets, most real-world transactions will involve very small amounts. Imagine buying a coffee, a bus ticket, or a digital service. These would all require the system to handle microtransactions smoothly and accurately, without errors or delays. If Pi ever reaches high value, everyday purchases would use minuscule amounts. This test ensures the system can handle that. It's about future-proofing the network for all possible scenarios. It's also an educational tool, teaching users to see Pi as a medium of exchange, not just something to hoard. By simulating real transactions, people learn how to use Pi in practical everyday situations. This helps shift the mindset from speculation to utility, encouraging a healthy, active ecosystem where Pi is actually used and circulated. The GCV test helps build a catalog of goods and services priced in Pi, creating a reference point for value in the ecosystem. This catalog becomes a foundation for future marketplaces and helps users understand what their Pi can buy. The data from these trades gives the team insights into what a real Pi marketplace could look like. It reveals patterns, preferences, and potential challenges that might arise as adoption grows. Ultimately, it's all about preparing for a robust, utility-driven economy, one where Pi can be seamlessly integrated into daily life, supporting a vibrant and sustainable digital future. The GCV test is more than technical. It's a community-building exercise. By rallying around the $314,159 value, pioneers have a shared goal, sparking collaboration and debate across forums and social media. This process turns passive miners into active ecosystem builders, reinforcing the decentralized principle that value comes from collective agreement. The test has inspired new platforms and apps for GCV-based trading, fueling grassroots innovation. It keeps users engaged and focused on the long-term vision, even before Pi is listed on major exchanges. This shared experiment builds faith, patience, and a sense of purpose as the project moves toward open mainnet. The result: a stronger, more unified community, ready for the next phase. Big numbers attract scammers, and the GCV hype is no exception. The most common scam? Promises to buy your Pi for the GCV price or help you cash out. Always a red flag. Remember, there's no official way to sell Pi for $314,159 in cash. The GCV is for internal bartering only. Never share your wallet passphrase or send Pi to strangers. These are classic tricks to steal your coins. Stick to official sources for news and updates. The Pi Network app is your safest bet. Be skeptical of offers that sound too good to be true and avoid unverified apps or websites. Stay informed and cautious to keep your Pi safe as the ecosystem grows. The scale of Pi network is staggering. Over 17.5 million users have completed KYC, and 15.7 million have migrated their coins to mainnet. With a total supply of 12.84 billion Pi, only about 3.4% is on exchanges, meaning most users are holding their coins. A major token unlock in 2026 could increase supply and affect price, so the market is watching closely. The ecosystem is expanding. A recent hackathon saw 215 app submissions, and Pi Network Ventures is investing $100 million in startups. Technical upgrades are coming, including smart contracts and partnerships like Citi Games using Pi as in-game currency. These moves show Pi is building real utility, not just hype. Despite skepticism, the project is laying the groundwork for a large-scale digital economy. The GCV test is a pivotal moment, bridging Pi's ambitious vision and practical steps forward. It's not a real market price, but it's generating crucial data and preparing the network for open mainnet. The goal is a fully open, tradable Pi, once the ecosystem is ready and market conditions are right. The GCV test ensures there's a robust economy before Pi hits major exchanges. For pioneers, the key is to stay balanced, dream big, but stay grounded in market reality. The GCV is a symbol of community ambition, not a get-rich-quick scheme. Stay engaged, stay informed, and stay safe as Pi's journey continues.